what's up? Let's get ready to play. Let's rock and roll. Had 2 premieres, and now we're going to play some football. So let's keep this night going. All right. Here we go. You don't want to forget it. There we go. And now we got game. Oh, all right. Here we go. Let's get it on.
It's a game.
Gotta put that away. Jeez. Okay. Let's freaking go. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's play. Let's listen to some people whining tonight on Wally's football. Here we go. All right. Let's do it.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice one.
Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Now it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Jackson will throw again. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 38 now, here's second down and 1. They run it again with Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. This is second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal here. It's the tackle made at the 9. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Here's Jackson to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on
I
that.
think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready? Finish it up! Get up!
Play action. It's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Baltimore.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second and 9. Off the option, here's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Jackson now. He'll try and do this himself. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Prescott.
Second and 7.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now
Now give up the middle to Williams. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
On gain of 3 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's caught. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Cowboys 13, Ravens nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Mark Andrews. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 95 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So from back deep in their home territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Throwing, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. "19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Ravens first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. No, and that is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves it with 1 yard to go on third down. Prescott now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now a man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator. When we clip out the box score, nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Ravens 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
Charlie Kohler, 74 yards. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone for two, and they're back within 2 scores, down 15 now.
Ravens 14.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
It's all about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. He'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Second down and 8.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Prescott. Man, and he hits him in stride. Well, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Williams will try again. And this time he is in. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
36. Ravens 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now it's Jackson. Going right back to Kohler. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, They've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Wanna quit? Ready? Shot! Shot!
Here's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails.
Yes, sir. Put on the board. Who's your daddy? Yes, sir. Go, 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 Wally. Go, Wally. It's your birthday. Who's your daddy now? It's your birthday. You got a party like Wally's birthday. Everybody in the club in the late night. Everybody in the club in the late night. Sometimes late at night, I lay and watch her sleeping. Just all right.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go here at Arrowhead. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Kansas City
First and 10 now
Chiefs.
from the
First
36.
down. First and 10 at the 36.
Now Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They put Kelce in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game. And I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit. And in this case, it's very easy to see why.
All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. Nico Remigio to bring it back.
Nico Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. It's Kelce. He works free. Right side. Mahomes connects with Kelce for a big one. 79 yards in all.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And
that one, take it in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point
Gray
conversion.
is the motion man here. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Avante Turpin on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now a second down throw for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's the Ferguson once again. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Here we go, 46. Yeah!
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. They'll go again here with Williams. It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Second down, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for Cowboys. First down.
On first down, right back to Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 more yards. And the Cowboys.
A first down throw for Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 9-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
That's good for Cowboys. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Whitey. I feel good.
Williams will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
15.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, 15. Fight on these two.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
All right.
1st down throw. Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Defended by Deron Bland.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow. All right,
Mahomes back to the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 31 yards.
1st down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will
Gray is the motion man here. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw again. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Yeah, here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
On the carry, it's Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Right back to Ferguson. He's got another one. And he's into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out.
19. Chiefs 18. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Remigio now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Get out of here with a W.
Come back. I don't need to. Let's go on, Eddie.
On first and 10, it's Monk. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. To Marvion Overshow. Getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
We're down to 54 wide. Yeah, here we go. I took wide.
They'll run it with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 9. Here's a handoff to Williams. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On third down, Prescott over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cowboys.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Well, left side, caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Prescott now. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Prescott. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Jake Ferguson, touchdown Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Here is 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3. Back near his goal line, Prescott. He's up to the 20. There he goes again. Now look out. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 96 yards.
Yes, sir. Beat him again. Yes, sir. 2 games in a row. Big bang. We call Wally is the man of the house. Yeah, that's right. Wally is kicking ass and taking names. All right. Gotta get ready. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Besides winning, let's just take winning out of it. You know, just all like work together really well as a team. Get to know you guys. Let's just see what's your name? My name's Mary. Mary, I want you to throw your teammates under the bus here. Which one of your teammates is the most high maintenance? Ava was taking next to me. Why did she high maintenance? What did she do? I don't know. She's got well, what is it? What makes you high maintenance? You never know. Who needs the most snacks? All right, what kind of snacks? What do we have to have? Like goldfish, mushrooms, that's fair enough. Which one, when the cheers start, everyone has the chance to step.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from Lambeau. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Will make you the most nervous in this. I think just knowing that.
And he quits. Sir, win again. Bam! I will gladly take that. Thank you for the win. Yes, sir. He knew what was going to happen. Because Wally is the best going downtown. That's right, he is me. King Wally of Madden again. Yeah.
Pre-game meal, what do you have for game one? Apples. Anyway.
We've been here so many times, and we still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
This is incredible. Coaches, what is the next thing on the team?
All teed up. Brendan Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium.
I don't even think we need to give them advice.
On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can happen. That's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England 1st down. They go play action. Here's May. They'll get it completed to Travion Henderson. Short pickup to their own 31. They're on the stop. That's rookie out of Boston College, Donovan Ezeraku.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Most sacks are against and it's nuts. Our hands have experienced 14% in thicker than real. Now that's a snack with substance. There's a lot. We're doing our best to make sure every blocker is your best. But we know
Off the play action. May. On him quick, and they bring it down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
All right, first sack on the board, first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Going for it with May. He finds him beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On the gun, it's May. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. It's Henderson on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Going play action, May. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our 1st quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
This is your time. Time to play and win. Time to sit and see her.
Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now May on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Prescott opening with a pass. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. I'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's the pistol snap to May. Complete to Diggs out left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Here's May to the air. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for Patriots.
Henderson hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the 2nd.
Touchdown, Patriots.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, along with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Goes to the hurry up here. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
2nd and 10. Here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's the backup. 1st throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Still sticking with the passing game. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. Working quickly here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Inside the 10. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dallas on to the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on first is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. Gets some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Dak. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Getting uglier Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
Hey, you're not having a choice from Super Bowl?
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. To the air, Dobbs. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Dobbs now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dak to the air here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 3rd down now.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Aubrey puts it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. One last play before the break.
Ready.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Tolbert now to return it. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd 10. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he's tackled with a 1st down the offense. Offense to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Give to Williams from the gun. Has some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Offense in a hurry up here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He wanted to start with a bang.
From the gun, carried by Williams. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one certainly mocked up too. From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Mike Vrabel had a message for him when the team got
together. For the marker with Williams. And he'll go down here at the 16. Prescott on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your
It's the finer detail that he's working on with me, like that angle that he takes on the fronts. He said, we will get there. This is just the normal progression of training camp.
Get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Offense in the hurry up here. Sanders again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys to the lead coming out of halftime.
What kind of challenge is that?
Offense ready. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it.
Like, listen to what Trick Way said about this. He said, the NFL field goal now. Patriots to go play in the Seahawks
play there, Brock. The conversion puts them out of range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You only need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Because if it's the same, they won't be able to get back to where they were. And one key issue sort of looming over this team.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Cornerback, Christian Gonzalez, corner Robert Baxay. He has made him an offer that will make him the highest paid corner in the league.
Now he'll throw off the play fake.
His thoughts on that. Maybe tomorrow.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. And look on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Downs. Has a downfield working left. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field. The tone of this drive.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Downs. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and a hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. No left side caught by Douglas. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Ready.
Back to throw it. And a big gain here for Diggs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. New set of downs for them from the 31.
250 T-Mobile.
Henderson here from the gun. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run of fire play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them out of mistakes. Job well done there.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running in, it's Henderson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another. And if you are able to actually deliver.
And he's in for 2 and an 11-point lead for his team.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Unbelievable.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This is complete to Ferguson, right left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, Prescott. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards or someone tracks him down.
Ferguson's got it complete. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside. Earning number 4 on that carry. There he is on 3rd and short. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now before we reach.
Oh, boy. I got my first. Got my first loss. My first freaking loss. Damn. But he's always hard to beat. I think I've only beat this guy once. All right, next victim. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Let's do this.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Great job there, but the coverage team, they get him down at the 12. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Oh, fuck no.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. The big fella, Quentin Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Big play on 4th and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Marmion Overshow in there for the sack. He forced his way through a loss of 9. Jackson now on 2nd down. Forced out wide. He's going to run it.
I almost hopped over your dumbass if you was throwing around, nigga.
Oh, whatever, bitch. You're going to be my bitch by the end of this night.
Game there of 21.
What?
You're going to be my bitch.
You know this defense worked defending this quarterback as a scrambler.
Come on, son.
But sometimes it's just
scramble around like a little chicken.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. The Marmion Overshow. Able to stay with the quarterback. He runs him down for a loss of 9. Play action now. Jackson. And he just does get
This
that
shit
one away.
looks
He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and long for Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrew. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Ooh, Bradley.
It's a gain
That's
of
all right.
59.
That's all right, my guy.
First and goal.
You doing the same.
This is how you
That's
dream
right.
up the opening script. You get the ball
Until you
first,
can
and
really
you want to go
figure
down
this
and
shit
set
out.
the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again here with Williams.
That's a coaching.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's 3rd and 7.
54, going to 54. Why? Yeah, 26.
To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
First down, it is Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. We'll try to run through it with Williams. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him.
This is still not working.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It's like a real sneaky baby girl.
First and goal on the 6-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he's going nowhere. Madden dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's the same fucking play, man.
He's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown,
So what nigga doing?
This offense, it's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson looking into the middle there, Flowers. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, here's no chance at all. He'll go down. Quinn Williams in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Now, faking the give, moving to his left. Now he takes off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a rusher, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this time the rush gets home.
Take forever to their runs.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Nigga, turn around and catch the ball.
It is intercepted.
Might be the bitch ass.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense
There you
set
go,
up
son,
in
son.
great field position inside the red zone. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. It's another run here for Williams. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Williams trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short. 1 final throw before the break.
What the fuck are they catching, dude?
Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6. And before goes the field goal try, they take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Hey, old ass lady.
We'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Excuse me now.
Drive begins with
You was coming that way, bitch.
That's all right, my bitch. You're gonna be my bitch.
Might have even lost a yard there.
That's your fucking number.
You watch your fucking mouth, motherfucker.
Set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys, they'll run it with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On third down, Prescott. And that is
Give it to me. I'm reading this shit.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
Bit of a letdown there. I mean, after that incompletion now, Mike, they find themselves giving the ball back. They're only down 8, so every single time they possess the ball, it's an opportunity to maybe get this thing back to all tied up.
Like, what the fuck?
Yes, you are, my bitch ass. Shut up, bitch ass.
Find a way when they get the ball back.
I'm like, your fucking house mom kept his bitch.
They convert with a gain of 15. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I read you, bitch.
I know it smells like greeny fucking catfish.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now it's Williams.
Break Smith.
Big hit right at the line. No game.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball.
There you go. There you go. Run, little bitch. Run, little bitch. Run, little bitch. There you go. Good day.
You play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the second half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the third quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 14 yards. Running is Sanders, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here, second and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dax. That one's incomplete.
Keep telling you,
Good
reading
job.
that shit.
Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10.
I know you guys playing the game free.
Here's Dak to throw.
I'm reading that shit.
And that is incomplete.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak.
Thank you. Bitch ass.
Complete. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down.
I'm reading your shit.
5-yard line.
Yeah, interesting. You old
You're
ass.
my.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL.
Hey, I don't want to call you out
on
of that
EA
name.
Sports.
What's your name?
I go by Wally. That's all you
You
need
go
to
by
know.
Wally.
Yes, I'm the tribal chief.
Your name is Wally and you're the tribal chief.
That's right.
Okay.
You're
I
gonna
gotta say
bow
this.
down. You're gonna bow down to me, because I am the tribal chief.
Tie
I
game.
hear you. But I'm
4th
saying,
quarter. What a sequence looming
you
here
what you're saying?
as we get to 1st and goal.
Can I take my name? My name is David. Bitch.
Here's Sanders.
Tie game,
Just
4th quarter.
Wally.
This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point
Just Wally.
game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss.
That's
on 1st
Mr.
and
Wally
goal.
to you. Get it fucking right.
What the fuck?
You
You
motherfucker.
wouldn't. Nigga. You sound like a bitch.
2nd
You're
and
my
goal.
bitch.
Now it's from the 6-yard line.
You about to be my bitch.
On the handoff, it's Davis.
She's
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game late. And this is 3rd down. Sanders is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
You should be playing that song fucking note.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will go up by 7.
Makes the score Cowboys 22, Ravens 15.
Mr. Wally.
Aubrey to kick off for the
Yes.
Cowboys.
King
You
Wally.
kids.
So the lead is
What's
7
up, bud?
now. Here in this 4th quarter, the
I
tie has
am
been
the
broken.
God.
Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
Why are you so good at the
Get
game,
this
Mr.
up to
Wally?
the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
I thought you was a female. I was just say this is for the person.
I'm not a female, bitch. I'm your bitch.
I'm like, you my bitch. You little
First
bitch.
down throw for Jackson.
Get down, bitch.
Mr. Wally, you don't have to resort to that. Nigga, are you no?
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. Rolling right. He's
I
going
don't
to tuck
Mr.
it
Wally.
and go.
Bye bye, Mr. Wally.
Lamar Jackson.
No,
Big
I
one
fucking
here
help
in the
lose.
4th quarter.
Then they're off this.
67 yards.
Lamar got an 80, 90 speed.
It
It,
gets for the
but that
quarterback
nigga
position.
awesome.
There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and when he was all said and done, he sets up first and goal.
There you go. Thank you.
And he'll take it on.
Yes.
Isaiah
Let me
You know
score,
what
my
that is?
bitch.
You know what that is? You know what that is?
Yeah. I let you score, bitch.
A huge
You know
touchdown
what that is?
there in the fourth quarter.
So
And
dick
now
sucking ass
just a
football,
point away
bitch.
from tying the game.
And
Hold
that's
on,
one of those
understand?
drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out.
Bow down to me, bitch.
By one here in the fourth quarter. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter. As
Say
they
he's the
kick it
chief
away.
of tribe.
I am the tribal chief,
This
bitch.
field in at about the 9.
The tribal chief.
Wide
And this will
open
wind up working out well. He's going
places.
to take it up.
Nigga, what you been watching Moana, nigga?
Good return.
No,
Look at the 3 tight ends here.
I've been seeing your mom lately.
I'll push your little old ass down the stairs,
Here
nigga.
as they keep it on the
That
ground.
don't mean
Your
nigga.
mom said I was great.
In his tracks.
I don't plug your breathing machine, nigga.
It's a loss of 2.
Second down. Prescott. So
You get that bitch pick while you run them same 2 plays. While
we'll come back and finish this one off. After this,
Mr. Wall, we don't get that bitch pick.
and long.
Nigga. So you, Mr. Wall.
They'll drop to throw.
Mr. Wall, don't do it, Mr. Wall. Mr. Wall, I'm pulling out this coach.
Gonna be 4th down.
You can't do nothing, Mr. Wall.
To throw is Dak.
There you go, bitch ass.
Incomplete.
No.
Oh, it was so fucking close, dude.
Does
Oh,
not work out.
Wall, you sound like you have no teeth.
Results in a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close
There you go,
this
you little
game out.
bitch,
If they
motherfucker.
pick up the
Come on, you
first
little
down,
bitch.
this game is over.
Why you gotta be
But
so
now,
angry, Mr.
after
Wall?
the defensive
Come on.
stop,
Come on.
we're starting to see some signs of
Steve Jones, boy, we begging this motherfucker.
And he's taken down.
Let's see if you can still stop this play,
So
Mr.
many
Wall.
of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
And this
What
is
are you
too
doing?
Far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake. Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for Baltimore. First down. Play action now. Jackson. Off balance throw.
Fuck, I wish he would have got a little
Complete.
close.
He is out of
Make that
bounds.
shit
They
too
have
soon.
worked it inside the 15. They still have all 3 timeouts. Here we go with 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he's taken down.
They want to go all the way outside instead of running.
Every yard
Like
is going to help the field goal kicker right now. Here's 2nd down and 3. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is a
Mr. Wally looks like he got lost.
They were not going to be denied.
Zero,
Grab
Mr.
your chickens. Anything can happen in the last minute.
Here in the final
Hey, you want me to tell you my name?
Big moment
Your name
here
is
for the
Sean.
Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
Sean or Sam? Sam, you
To
am.
throw is Jackson. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the
Like his
30.
EST so fucking gangster, nigga.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's first down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for last.
That's why we put the freaking lead.
And the Ravens
Yeah, we
have
put the
just
freaking lead.
about sewn up this football game.
And there you go. That was fun.
Timeout called with 5
That
seconds
was
Mr.
remaining.
Wally. Mr.
Yeah, I was
Wally.
gonna lose that one. But, oh well.
Mr. Wally. Mr. Wally. Mr. Wally. Mr. Wally. CD Orlando. You really should have been lined up for CD.
On a quick from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
It's a clear game show. God, she had curve now.
Jackson now. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot.
Sorry.
It's complete. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Oh well, I knew I was gonna lose that one, so you know, it is what it is. I mean, all right, we're gonna play one more and then all right. I knew I was gonna lose that one. I was talking too much shit. I admit that I was wrong. All right, we're gonna take a 2-minute break. I will be right back. Let's get going, everybody. All right. Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. I cannot stay up late. I got to start getting up. You know what I mean? So we'll figure this out.
Set up a meet with a third.
All right. Sorry, everybody. I had to check something real quick. All right, let's get this party started. I knew I was going to lose that one. I knew it. I was talking too much shit earlier. All right.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game. So the hurry up here. Second down, along with Williams. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here. Give to Williams from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast. Throwing on first is Prescott. Pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Mendoza the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here. Straight ahead with Williams. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. They stay on the ground with Williams. And a couple of teammates combine in there for the stop after just 1 yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 14-yard line.
On the set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Takes the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake, it's Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready, set.
Love now, off the play action. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Here's Josh Jacobs in his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Talk to me. You could have just picked a hard.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They stick with Jacobs. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Now Love on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Come on.
Jacob will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before he finally got to him and put an end to it.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense would tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Another for Williams. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Deep shot off his back foot. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good too.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Drill, 52. Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It is caught at the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Love's going to throw for 2. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tolbert now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. 1st and 10. Prescott gets him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. A handoff to Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Prescott here from the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Dak now from the gun. Clean it over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Wilson with the return here. Up to the races, middle of the field. And our last play of the half is going to be a touchdown. He takes the kick back, no flags down, that's going to count. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 14-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
10 cycles.
Love from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And goes to the hurry up here. Now it's Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Looking quickly here. Prescott on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense to the line fast. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And get this over the middle to Ferguson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Back throwing again. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, here's Dak. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run, this is Williams. And he mixed it across, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Wilson with a return here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Thrown on first down, Love. He beams one, deep right side. Wide open, downfield, got it! And it goes the distance, touchdown Green Bay! The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw, Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Looking quickly, trying to get set. Throwing on first is Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This fine Schoonmaker complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Prescott set to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And dose of the hurry up here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throws caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Williams on the carry. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Look to run with Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Offense to the line fast.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This mech there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play fake. It's Love. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. First and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going run again with Jacobs. He has the Packer first down. And thought that should be enough to win this game.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead to move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Jacobs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
So this is a Packers win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Me llamaba estorbo, maldición y carga. Cuando logré entrar a una de las mejores preparatorias del estado, gracias a mis buenas calificaciones, usé el
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off the play fake. Nix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
To throw is Nix. They've got his man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 72 yards. And the Broncos go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
That's the score. Broncos 7. Cowboys nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they finally get to it out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 3rd and 4. There's Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 31. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. They also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll go play action with Nix. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 60 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice this return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Prescott. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Here's Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Prescott to throw on 4th. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So the drive will continue after the conversion on 4th. They'll work from the 20 on 1st down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They work now on 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now again up the middle to Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Williams again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side are
in trouble, and he's taken down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
6 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Nix to the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now it's Nix. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, 47. Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pick.
Prescott down. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Cowboys.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Throwing, Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half goes.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Now a man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Primera vez la felicidad de estar en control de una relación, ya que además de que Gela eliminaba a quien él le ordenaba, ella realmente se ocupó del hijo.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Miles Sanders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second. There he goes, left side. And all the way home for Broncos score. J.K. Dobbins, 75 yards. And the Broncos have moved out in front. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. The shoulder there taken in by Ferguson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Shotgun snap, and then to give to Sanders. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On play action, here's Nix. And that will get to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw, here's Nix. And he can't get a throw off. He's he's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Able to find Mims. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. 2nd and 10. They go back. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarvion Overshown in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn.
Here's my friend. He. Oh, yeah. Damn. Finally beat it. I need to get to sleep. I really got to get to sleep. All right, let's do this. Let's do 4 o'clock.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up, Brendan Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Connects with the open man downfield. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Man, forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
He'll throw again. Nix. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Play action with Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Air it out on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
For the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, 3rd down. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 2nd down, they're running with Williams. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to him. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Running it after the penalty. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Right back to Williams on first down. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here. Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. You come in as a significant underdog, Brock, in somebody else's building. You know how essential it is to have a good start, and these guys did just that.
Yep, you're the weaker guy in the fight. You need to make your first shot count. Make them think about it. They've seized the momentum, really given themselves a fighting chance. Now they just got to do it consistently.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Good stop made by Donovan Ezeraku. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Nick's with it on 1st. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Headed out right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Flush down out to his left. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Escapes the pocket. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. All the way to the right. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it on. And the Cowboys put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. We've set it down from 37.
54, going to 54. Yeah.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. He goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up off sides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. 1st down, here's Dak. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here.
That's good for Cowboys.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Got some room to work. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast. Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Offense to the line fast. From the gun is Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love covering basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. One of the tight ends motioning left. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it, and not much doing. He stopped quickly. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
He'll throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff now to the receiver. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Now Dak to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. Catch made. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
This one is up and good. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football back with great field position there at the 36.
at the 36-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll go for the gun with Sanders. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. They go right back to Sanders. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Sanders crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. He connects on the extra point try. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That was a slaughter. 3 people in here at midnight. Heck yeah. Well, I have to get to sleep. I got to start getting up early again. Oh, this is... Let's see what's here. I've lost 1, 2, 3 games tonight. Wow. No, I think I won more than that, but let's check something. 46 and 40. Yeah. All right. Because this is all going to reset next week anyway, so I need to get these games in, and then there's going to be probably a little break in between where I'm not going to go live playing Madden and stuff.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. And the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Getting home that time to Marby and Overshow.
Brings up fourth down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he stopped immediately there. It's second and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. Now Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jake Ferguson. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
A 15-yard loss brings up third down.
They need 18 yards here on third down. Throwing is Williams. He'll try and do this himself. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, 31 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this will be caught. So they try for two, good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
What are you guys doing? You getting paid for? Can't we score?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking at a wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
22. Bears nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To the air, Williams. He'll get this off to Swift. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it's 2nd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
At the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland, 58 yards. And the Bears are able. Cut into that deficit. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue,
Comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Ready.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Throwing is Milton. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Here's Milton. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
On the ball, now. On the ball.
First down.
First
and goal at the 3-yard line.
Look at 19. Ready.
Milton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Whoa. That was a good game. All right. All right, guys. One more or bet? One more or bet? All right, guys. We're going to end it here. Don't forget, tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, but do not forget that we have WNFS this Friday night. It's just going to be me and Tiff doing the show. I might open the panel to the people that are in chat. We could have a little more, So, looking forward to seeing you guys. Don't forget, everybody, too sweet. And we're going to take it away with a little bit of music.
Wally's on the air! Yeah! Wally's on the mic, get the whole crowd hype. Are you ready for Wally's football? Wally Sports Network coming to you for. Cause are you ready for some Wally football? Wally Sports Network coming to you for. Cause are you ready for some Wally football? Wally's football! Let's go!
Good night, everybody. See you later. Thanks for watching. Adios, amigos. Here we go.